Hello everyone, it's Joe here. Welcome back to OMSI 2 Addon London. Today we are on the route 159 from Streatham Station up to... do you want to try saying that again? From Streatham Station, there we go, that was better, up to Marble Arch. So we're going to be... This is the one that goes over the bridge past the Houses of Parliament. You know, this is like this is London. Well, of course it's London. It's Addon London. What else were you expecting? Well, yeah, I know, but this is like the one that actually goes past bits of London that you look and think, oh, yeah, that's London. I mean, you know, I don't want to cast aspersions, but you never see Tesco Extra. That's a bus in the way. You never see Tesco Extra at Streatham on the postcards, do you? You know, that's just madness. We're driving the new Routemaster, which is somewhat not new anymore. You know, they've been out for quite a few years now. But yeah, we're going to be using this bus. I'll just set the destination up because they always take forever to scroll through the list. Where's our little? Can we get you out? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, and it pops it on the steering wheel, even better. Streatham Station, jolly good. So journey time is about 50 minutes. How on earth does that happen? Oh, well, there you go. Journey time 50 minutes today. Very nice indeed. Let's get it fired up. Oh yeah, we had this last time. The lights don't actually light up. There we go. Yeah, okay. We need to open some windows because, as usual, whilst I don't want to say the aircon doesn't work, it's not, because the aircon does work. You know, it is a functioning air conditioning, but it doesn't actually work as in, like, the people still get way too hot even if you're on aircon max cold. So yeah. Right, we'll move out of the way because we are actually causing traffic obstruction here for the Arriva bus, which is in a very nice London Transport green livery.
St Leonard's Church.
There we go, we'll pull onto our stand. Okay, we've got our lights on. I opted to use this rather nice plain red. I mean, you know, last time we had a funky, I say funky, it was downright awful, YouTube livery. And yeah, I thought today we'll go for the traditional red. And of course I'm doing the 159 because quite a few of you asked for the 159, which from looking at the map seems like a fairly straight route. We're going to, on our 159 today, we're leaving Streatham, heading up towards Brixton, through, is it Lambeth? Yeah, Lambeth North Station, and then over the river, through Oxford Circus, up to Marble Arch. Very nice, it's going to be a nice sightseeing run. The 159, of course, is operated by Abellio London, hence why we're using an Abellio livery. Up to every 5 minutes, good lord. Don't know they're born, these Londoners. And it says on my documentation that we can use the Enviro 400 or this because yeah, why not? So I thought we'd use this. What did you think? Yeah, I thought we'd use this one partly because most of you, well, some of you asked for the new Routemaster, and also because it's a while since we've done a new Routemaster video, isn't it? So yeah. Right. I mean, it's nearly departure time. There's no real point departing until, I mean, we've got a destination on the back, got one on the front. We need to wait for this chap on the side to make up his mind what he's doing. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. We can depart now. My colleague at Arriva there has decided not to make it easy for me. But, obviously, as a very skilled driver, it was no issue. Right. Everybody on. Hello.
159 to
Hello,
Marble Arch.
is it me you're looking for?
I love the fact she's in London. We need to, of course, I mean, I know we turn left because they all turn left out of Streatham, but we need the directions on because otherwise I will get lost. Oh, hello, fellow colleague. On the 159 there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, journey time of around 50 minutes. I'm not entirely sure what the traffic's going to be doing today. I mean, it could be fantastic, could be absolutely hideous. You just never know until you get going. It can be somewhat unpredictable. Right, time to go. So yeah, without further ado, 159. Let's see what this has to offer. It does look
Streatham Station.
very much kind of, you know, what we've already done. That was perhaps going round these corners like the clappers. I think he was meant to say. He didn't pronounce his P. I have noticed there's a lot of Geordies in London. I've said that before. Going round these corners like the clappers. Yeah, I perhaps left a little bit fast there. Never mind. It's you know, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? We'll go slower, and then we'll be late, and then you'll all
Streatham
whinge.
St Leonard's Church.
No, we won't be late in this Routemaster, or new Routemaster, should I say. The good thing about this bus is, of course, the fact that it's got 3 doors for boarding and alighting. And unlike other OMSI buses, the passengers will use all 3 doors for boarding. You know, which is nice. It makes a nice change. You find you can drive one route in the new Routemaster, and then you can drive the exact same route in the Enviro, and you just can't keep to time, even though in the Routemaster you could.
Cheers.
You're like, well, what's happening there?
Marble
And
Arch.
yeah, it's probably just dwell times at bus stops. As well, with this being a hybrid. Well, no, sorry, not with this being a hybrid, because the Evo SETI is incredibly slow. But this bus just seems to take off, you know. It just doesn't hang about, he says, as we crawl up the hill. No, but you know what I mean, when you're on the flat, there we go, there's just no messing about there.
Mead Avenue.
Again, the Enviro's quite fast, to give it its due. It's a lot better performing than the Evo SETI. You know, but you don't get this speed this quick in any other bus on this map. I mean, the downside for me is the fact that you can't hear the engine, because obviously these are a hybrid. They have a hybrid system, but yeah, it sounds like it's an electric bus, doesn't it? Nice winter trees, of course, because this was filmed in the winter. It's a little bit of an odd thing going on with the sounds. I'm really hoping that that's not the recording, and that is just my headphones that are. Well, perhaps a bit past it. I'm hoping they're not a bit past it, because, you know, they're fairly good quality piece of kit. I'll be gutted if, absolutely gutted if they are past it. My credit card will be even more gutted. Right, where are we going now? Second stop.
(159) to
Hey,
Marble
how's it
Arch.
Oh dear, that chap makes me laugh every time. Right, come on. No time for hanging around. I mean, we're not late, we're just perfectly on time, and I'd like to keep it that way. Not early, not late, just a happy equilibrium of on-timeliness. Yeah, as you go along, there's just kind of this hum in the background. I feel almost like I'm driving a tram.
Court Road.
No, not a tram. Trams have rails. A trolley bus. Yeah, you don't steer a tram with a steering wheel. That would be bizarre.
(159) to Marble Arch.
Come on, off we go. Have to remember you're following the turquoise one today. Oh, no, we're going to have to stop for that, aren't we?
Road.
Sorry, everybody. I'm hoping you were holding on to your luggage. You'll probably have spilt it now if... Spilt it? You can't spill luggage, you idiot. I was thinking more coffee. Hold on to your coffee. That's exactly what I was thinking. How on earth can you drink someone's luggage?
(159) to Marble Arch.
There we go. Right. Keep going. Oh, that fabulous Wright bus bell there.
Streatham Hill Station, Streatham Hill.
A little bit of lag around Streatham. I mean, this is a Sunday. If you look up here, you can see Sunday the 3rd. This was recorded on. Are we stopping here? Yes, we are. Next one down, though. So, you know, there's a little bit less. Whoa. I know that the new Routemaster is one of the buses on OMSI 2 Addon London, which really does struggle
159
for...
to Marble
Hi,
Arch.
hello, yes. This isn't a timing point, is it? Yeah, it's one of the buses that you do struggle with frame rates wise, which is a shame. I do enjoy driving this bus. The door thing confuses me a little. We don't have anything like that up north. But yeah, so
Bar Hill Road.
I was hoping we're driving on a Sunday. Oh, we stop here as well? Could you not have just walked to the next stop? It's not like they were far away, is it? Yeah, I was hoping we're driving on a Sunday, there'd be a little bit less AI traffic,
Marble Arch.
which should hopefully keep frame rates nice and, well, I won't go as far as to say high, but nice and reasonable. It's not so much an issue there, but I am really glad that the speed cameras in OMSI are not
Telford
functional.
Avenue. Alight here for Brixton.
Oh, this must be
Bus
Brixton
Garage.
Bus Garage. Yeah, she just beat me to it. Where our lovely 59 terminated last time. There's no point rushing because we're just going to get stuck behind this chap in front, aren't we? Is anybody getting on? Oh, yes, there is one person. Have we got CCTV in operation? Yes, we do.
To Marble Arch.
Very nice. It just so happens it's nowhere that we actually need it to be. No, I suppose. There's no point looking upstairs. There's no functionality with that, so we can't click it. And there was me hoping for a nice quick run.
Christchurch Road.
It's quite nice. The more that I'm doing on OMSI 2 Addon London, the more I'm starting to familiarise myself with you know, the area. To the point where if it carries on like this, I'll be able to drive the routes in real life. Oh, sorry, yeah, we've already stopped there.
159 to
But it's a timing point,
Marble Arch.
and that's fine, because we're a little bit early, so we've got time to kill. It'll do you all good to have a walk anyway. I know we're early, don't worry. I just thought I'd move down in case one of my colleagues is behind us. Well, that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? The German church bells ringing there in the background. Not that it is a German church, but the German OMSI church. You know, off the original OMSI map. That first time you ever bought OMSI and played it, the loading the Grundorf map. And you'd hear those church bells. God, the nostalgia there. But providing the traffic doesn't, do some sort of witchcraft, you don't get a driver that's just cutting you up or any nonsense like that. This is actually shaping up to be quite the leisurely drive. I know we're only like 10 minutes in since we left the original bus stop, or since we left Streatham even, but do you know what? This is a nice route. There's not very many twists and turns, if you're looking for a really interesting route where you're up and down hills, twists and turns, round and round, then the 159 is probably not the route for you. It's it seems very straight. The most challenging thing about this route is remembering which bus stops to stop at, because obviously in London you've got that many buses that sometimes there's like 4 bus stops. So, whilst I might remember the route, I certainly don't remember which bus stops to stop at. Nice Sainsbury's on the left-hand side there. Oh, I do love a good Sainsbury's. I always try and get the feel of an area by what shops they've got. And I'm imagining, by the fact that there's so many different shops, that these are actually all photorealistic shops and they are in the correct place. Or maybe they're not, because there's a boarded up shop there and then there's the exact same shop further down that's boarded up as well. We've got him there, and then we've got him again here. Maybe that's why he didn't do very well, because, he set up 2 shops right next to each other. It's not a good business plan, is it, really? Way straight past the taxi. Let's hope in our hybrid bus we can keep ahead of him. Yeah, no chance. Maybe.
Brixton Prison.
This is like full-on racing, drag racing a taxi. Yeah, there's no point rushing. Oh, Jeb Avenue, Brixton Prison. Very nice. There'll be some quality clientele getting on at this bus stop.
159 to Marble Arch.
Well, none of them look particularly like they've just been let out of prison. I'll give them that. Drag racing the taxi again. Just goes to show, it's not slower by bus. Not if you've got a driver that gets his foot down, anyway. Hooray! Yeah, we're not going to drag race the taxi from a standing start. I feel like we might be somewhat at a disadvantage given our colossal size. Yeah, I have noticed the ambulance that's parked in our bus lane. Let's just hope that they're answering an emergency call. What I have noticed as well is since the latest update, the 1.01 update for OMSI 2 Addon London, there doesn't seem to be, and when I say there doesn't seem to be, what I mean is I know for a fact there isn't, because it said in their update that there wasn't, as many police cars, fire engines, ambulances whizzing round. They said that they want to try and keep that to near hospitals because people were all complaining that all the traffic was skipping through lights, not stopping, etc., etc. But I haven't noticed it at all. I can't remember the last time that that happened. Even when we go past hospitals and police stations and other such places. Fire stations, that's the word you're looking for.
(159) to Marble Arch.
That can't be that same taxi. We're never beating that taxi.
Lambeth Town Hall.
That's just not right, is it? I feel like he's going to do a left right across in front of me. You know when you just get that feeling? I mean, he's slowing down, which is very odd for a taxi. So I kind of get the impression that he's slowing down because he doesn't really know where he's going. Which is absurd, because all London taxis know where they're going. They just do, don't they? Yeah, maybe he's not been round this this particular section of town in a few months. You know, he's just like, oh, which road am I looking for? You know, just take it a bit slowly. There's nobody behind me. Just we'll just cruise along, reading the street names as we pass. Right, what's happening here? You're going. Okay, well that's fine. You're going, but you are stopping there. That's yeah, that's a bit annoying. Never mind. We can pull round you. We are blessed with the ability to do so.
(159) to Marble Arch.
Oh yeah, timing point. Right. Okay. Fair dues. Well, we shall sit and time point. Right, yeah, let's go. Foot down. Well, you don't need to put your foot down, do you? Because there's, you know, it's a fairly chilled out Sunday. I'm assuming it's because London's in tier 18 or whatever tier they're in now. You know, you step out your front door and you get shot.
Brixton Station. A light here for national.
Yeah, what tier is London in now? I don't know. I mean, even then, this video goes out. I mean, what day is it now? It's Sunday now. Like, it actually is Sunday the 3rd of January now, at point of recording. So this video goes out on Monday, the 6th. Is it Wednesday the 6th? Yes, I mean, that's 3 days away. London could have changed tier potentially 9 times since point of recording, so we're not going to guess. We'll just go with tier 18. That's what it's probably likely to be in. That could explain the lack of traffic on the road, other than the fact it is a Sunday. Oh, it doesn't like Brixton. Oh yeah, we've established Brixton town centre? City centre? Is Brixton a city? You can't say London city centre, can you? Because that's just not a thing. Anybody getting on? No, there wasn't anyone at the bus stop, but I couldn't remember if it said it was a timing point or not. So I thought I'd better stop anywhere. But there's traffic in front. We're not going anywhere, are we? Yeah, so Brixton Centre. We won't guess whether it's a town or a city. Yeah, the frame rates always take a little bit of a tumble at this point.
Brixton Road, Brixton Police Station. A light here for Brixton Academy.
Oh, make sure you... the eternal roadworks still going on, I see. On the right hand side there. Of course they are. I don't think they'll ever be sorted, you know. I do quite like the fact that there's roadworks. It makes a nice change. I mean, you went through a point, and it was a bit of a running joke. I think it was probably OMSI 1. And this is with the foreign maps as well. Someone once, at some point in history, included some roadworks in their map, and everyone just went wild, like, wow, you know, how creative was that? That's brilliant, you know, you are our Lord and Saviour of OMSI maps, brilliant, fantastic, you know, but please just let me give you everything I own for that map. I mean, they were all freeware stuff, weren't they? And then, of course, people cottoned on to that, and every single map that followed from every creator ever had some roadworks. But not just roadworks, you know, they were serious. Every corner there was, more roadworks. I mean, a route that you could walk in 20 minutes took you 4.5 hours on the bus because of the amount of roadworks. And it did quickly get quite tiring, like, oh yeah, there we go. There's the token roadworks. And you'd download a map, you'd be driving round, just like, yep, any minute now I'm going to come across them. Then round to the corner, bang, there they are. Temporary traffic lights. Ugh. Still gives me hot sweats in my sleep now. Night terrors. Ooh, no. So, yeah, despite my big long spiel there about how I hated roadworks, it's a nice change to see them return. Somewhat nostalgic, as it very much were.
2 Marble Arch.
Are we off? Well, we're going, because we've somehow ended up late now. Just checking the mirror, because taxis do have a tendency to come flying out of nowhere. That's not strictly true. You can't just blame it on the taxis. Any AI traffic, with me turning the reflections in the mirror to economy instead of full, you do tend to find that now you can only see them so far, and they'll just appear and be like, "Whoa, there we are," but they won't stop. They'll just crash into you. You're like, "Oh yeah, cheers for that." One and a half minutes late. That's just not on. We were doing so well as well. We're going to have to try and make some time up. Did it say the Route 3 turned off to the left there?
Villa Road.
I know that we split off from the Route 3 at some stage. Oh, yes, of course. You want to jump on? Well, be my guest. This is the point where I feel like I should burst out in some sort of Beauty and the Beast musical number, but luckily for you, I'm not going to do that, so don't worry. Come on, Minnie, get your foot down.
Road.
Now you're going to have to walk.
159 to Marble Arch.
The shelter's kind of in the wrong place there, isn't it? You know, the stick is here. The outline on the road is there. I'm not going further down, mate. You either come here. Nope, you've missed it now. Let's have a look. Did he actually want this bus? Or does he want one behind? No, he doesn't want this bus. Fair dues. He was just stood there very attentively. Maybe he's taking numbers. You know, maybe he's writing our number down. We'll stop here because we're good. I've never seen any traffic come from that side road ever. You know, so I don't think we need to stop here. But we will, just to be good. God, you can understand why the delays rack up, can't you? I mean, we're only delayed since we've come through Brixton and all the roadworks and temporary traffic lights. Ah, there we go. Right, let's sneak forward.
Grove Way.
Ah, I forgot to tell them that the next bus stop was closed. Is the next bus stop closed? I'm not sure. Well, not this one, but the previous one. Did we see any closed bus stops? You want this one, my love? Oh yeah, she's doing the old walk. Fair dues. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello. Is it
Marble
me you're
Arch.
looking for?
Oh, what a nice little rendition of Lionel there. Oh, the bus lane has very abruptly spawned some cones. How nice of it. Yeah, again, that's the problem with you having your graphics settings turned down. And you can't even see in the mirror where your back wheels are, because look, because of the economy reflections, your cones are despawning before they have time to, you know, get down there. Look, boop, gone, boop, gone.
(159) to Marble Arch. Vassal Road.
Just realised the new Routemaster, looking at the speedo, I'm assuming that's in miles an hour. It would be very odd if it was in kilometres an hour. But yeah, I'm assuming that the speedo, or this bus, is not capable of going particularly fast. Yeah, it's miles an hour. Given the fact it only goes up to 60, and 60 is when you're like... I mean, I know that a lot of buses are limited anyway. But yeah, you kind of expect it to go a little bit higher than that.
159 to Marble Arch.
Do you? I've never noticed that, you know. I've never really taken much note of what bus speedos go up to. I'm sure they went up to something like 80. Although, to be honest with you, there's not really any point for them to go up to 80, is there? Because, I mean, how many times do you see a Wright Eclipse Gemini whizzing down the road at 80
St.
miles an hour?
Mark's
You just
Church.
don't, do you?
A light here for Oval Station and Cricket Ground.
I imagine that because he's parked in that red box, that means on a Sunday he's allowed to park there. Still doesn't change the fact that I despise him intensely for doing so. Yep, and off again. Now somewhere up here we're going to get those traffic lights that I always make a mistake at, and I always end up in the wrong lane. And I think that it's these here. But I'm not going to do that today because I know what I'm doing now.
159.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I know that's a very sweeping statement that I know what I'm doing, but look at this. I mean, you watch the earlier videos in the OMSI playlist, and you'll see me go, "Ooh, look, I like this traffic light business. I'm going left. I'll be in the left-hand lane." Yeah, you see, cottoned onto that now. The ALX 400 video I nearly cocked up and then just remembered at the last second. But no, in this video, perfection. I did this little thing with my hands, like two little OKs. You know, like a chef would do at a particularly nice brioche. But yeah, so you can't see that, but I'm sat here making an...
Kennington
Oh, that's a...
Park, Post
Yeah,
Office.
just be careful not to attack the curb with your wheels. Yeah, I'm making two little OK symbols with both my hands and saying, ooh, making like a face that a chef would make. You know what faces chefs would make. Just salivating. I'm not salivating over those traffic lights, I promise. He says. Do we need to indicate here? I don't know if I do. I mean, we can only go right, can't we? So I feel like I need to indicate all the same. So we will. It's one thing I am very big on when I'm driving is indicating. The car is fitted with indicators, use them. Oh, is this where we... Oh, this is where we branch off to the left here. Very nice indeed. But we don't stop at that bus stop. Fair dues. Yeah, I always think if the car is fitted with indicators, which, let's face it, most cars with the exception of Audis are, then they should be used. Otherwise they wouldn't bother putting them on, would they? Well, I hope we're getting the red pen out for today, because I've never been over this section of route before.
Marble Arch.
Yeah, you have. You drove the 59. Ah. Yeah, and you drove the 3 as well. Okay, well, I've not been over it going this way. So for me, this is new. You're not going to be able to get round. I feel like the road's about to go very narrow indeed. You're not going to beat the Range Rover, are you? No. And the Range Rover is... Oh my god, the Range Rover's letting you in. Oh no, he's not. The Range Rover is very much not letting you in. No, he's slowing down to give the impression he's about to let you in.
Windmill Row.
Ah, yes. From the 3 video, Windmill Row. The row that just happens to not have any windmills on it. Somewhat misleading name for a place. Yeah, we've very much committed there. Ooh, what's this nice yellow livery coming the other way? It's that Bumble advert. It is, isn't it? Yeah. I always do that. Bloody Bumble.
(159) to Marble Arch.
I wonder what C stands for. Certainly stands for something, otherwise they wouldn't have slapped it in the middle of the road. Problem is, not being from round here, I have absolutely no idea what the C stands for, and I imagine that many of you don't either. But if you do, make sure you pop it in the comments, because, you know, I'm all for a bit of education. Oh, a timing point. But it doesn't matter because we're 30 seconds, well, we're more than that, we're at least 45 seconds behind schedule. So timing points have gone out of the window today, thank you very much.
159 to Marble Arch.
Ooh, what a lovely Mini that is. Love that colour. Not just because I own one, but, you know, it's a gorgeous colour, isn't it?
Fitzallen Street.
Oh wow, we're getting the hammer down now. That taxi hasn't got a cat in hell's chance. Nah, straight past. Bloody bus stops. I was enjoying that. That's the problem with the bus simulator. You do have to stop at bus stops. Well, I don't have to stop at bus stops.
159 to
I mean, you're not technically
Marble Arch.
forced to do anything other than eat, sleep, and rave repeat. No, don't be daft. You've just been stupid now. Eat, sleep, you know, expel various... Yeah, let's not go into detail with that one. But those are things you're forced to do. Other than that, you know, oh, I have to go for a meeting with my manager. Well, you know, you don't. The world doesn't cease to exist if you don't. Your job might cease to exist if you don't, but yeah. Come on. So I don't want to cut across this solid white line.
Kennington Road, Imperial War Museum.
Oh, we're not too far from the old bridge now. Come on! Get your foot down.
What's your badge number? I'm going to be going.
Report me! Yeah, you...
If it's like the bus please, I want to get off before I show up.
Yeah, we've never heard that one before. That's an original comment. Completely. Right. So, it says the War Museum's round here. Is that it? Oh, is it here? Oh yeah, hang on. That's the War Museum. Jolly good. I've sat on a cannon out here, which is, yeah, one of those cannons. I sat with my legs either side. And then Waterloo's somewhere down there. I'm sure that, like, from here you could see the railway bridge. Could you? Are you making that up? That's not Waterloo. Nah, I'm not sure where that is. Do you know what? That looks like Elephant and Castle. We don't have time for all this sightseeing. Oh, it is! Oh, that's Elephant and Castle. Oh, I didn't know that the two were so close together. Well, do you know what? Every day is a school day. I said I'm all for education. Now, which way do we go? We go left here. It does say Elephant and Castle, turn right. I thought that it would take us a bit longer if you turn right to get there. You see, that just goes to show, I mean, for my knowledge of London, I was using the map that came with this game, that came with this DLC. And it makes it look like this particular bit is miles away from Elephant and Castle. So yeah, it's nice to know the closeness in the proximity. Now, are you going to be able to get round here? The answer is possibly yes. There we go. I feel like a real London bus driver would take that corner a lot quicker. Oh, this might be the Waterloo Bridge down here
Station.
that I was on about, in a completely different direction to where I thought it was. Hang on a second, hang on. That's showing signs for the 3 only. Have you messed up here? Yeah, 159, straight on, you goon. No wonder we're not catching up time. Right, well, time for a U-turn. Right, hang on. That's handbrake on, isn't it? There we go. God, you were just too busy surveying the you were too proud of the Imperial War Museum and the fact that and the Elephant and Castle. You just cocked that up well and truly, haven't you? Right, let's get back on it. And there was me blabbering on about how I knew... Oh yes, I know London now, the more I drive, the more I get to know it. Well, what a load of rubbish that turned out to be. Right. The War Museum's there, which means we are now back on track. Despite my faux pas, I'm not going to run that traffic light. Can't even say it, let alone run it. I'm not going to run that traffic light. No, sirree. And there's a 3, thinking to himself, what on earth's the 159 doing coming down here? Right, we're back on track. I'm surprised nobody kicked off at that. Well, no, I know that OMSI passengers don't know the route, so they don't know which way they're going. But yeah, I'm surprised that like they've been yelling at me, "What's your badge number? I'm going to report you." Yet they just don't seem to have batted an eyelid the fact we've gone the wrong direction.
159 to Marble Arch.
So that must be Lambeth North Station on the right hand side there. Got the very traditional red arches going on there. Not red arches, you know what I mean. That front, it's very London Underground, isn't it? Right. So is that for going left? Are we going left?
Lower Marsh.
So I mean, looking, I would say that was for straight on. Well, this says left in our lane, but I'd said that was straight on, and that was right. As well, 59 and X68, so they must go up there. But 2 lanes just go into 1. That's some really bad roadmanship. I mean, what happens there? Do you just crash? I mean, there's only... Oh no, there's 2 lanes there. Oh, off we go. Yeah, there's just no left turn, is there? Now, we'll never know what happens at that junction. Well, this is interesting down here, isn't it? I've not been... Oh, what's happened?
159 to Marble Arch.
That wasn't there a second ago. Oh dear. What? That's just appeared? How bizarre. Oh well. We don't need a timing point. I'm just thinking, oh yeah, we'll just sit here for a minute. No, you don't need a timing point. You need to get your foot down. That building, yeah, that doesn't seem like it should be there. I think that may be what we in the industry call a bug. Whoops. That's, yeah, none of them whinged about that either. God, did we actually drive down here on the Route 12? I don't remember. I mean, it's that long. I think... Oh, no, sorry, we've committed there.
A light here for London Eye.
What did we drive on the Route 12? Did we drive a Routemaster as well? Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, I really am hoping that it's the earphones, the headphones that are making these weird noises, because the sound kind of does that thing where, you know, you'll know what I mean. I don't know what it's called, but it kind of makes this weird gurgling noise for no apparent reason. I mean, it wasn't doing it earlier, before I hit record, so I'm just hoping that it's not OMSI, and you sat watching this, if you've stayed to this point, thinking, what the hell's that, those weird noises that are happening. Right, there we go. Oh yes, it's the 12 that goes to Camberwell Bus Garage, isn't it? Because if I remember rightly, I cocked up on that one as well and went the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's the money shot.
See, what's this traffic playing at? It's going around these corners like the clock.
Oh, give over whinging. See, that's another... That's not right. Oh dear, what's happened to the road there? That doesn't match. Oh, I've crashed into the back of that bus in awe. That's changed since the update. That's not correct. The traffic lights are... For some reason, I don't feel like this road is in the correct place. Because, you know, the street furniture is in the middle of the road. The bus stops... Yeah, the road seems to be wrong. And there's a wall in front of us. Oh dear. And, yeah, everyone's driving on the wrong... There's something not quite right here. This is not right. Thames is the correct colour though. You know, just brown. And we appear to have shifted off our... oh dear. Yeah, someone's... yeah, since the update, they've... oh, dearie me, indeed. This is dreadful. Well, do you know what? We're going to pursue. We've made it this far together. We can continue through the rest. Well, just brace yourselves, everybody upstairs. We're about to go through a wall. Smash. Smash. I hope you liked my smashing effects there.
Westminster Station, Parliament
Yeah, I was going to
Square.
say this is the money shot, but it's not. We're literally about to crash through Westminster. This is not good at all. Why has this happened? It was... what? Where are we meant to go? Do we just literally drive through Westminster? Do you know what? We'll be responsible. We won't smash into Westminster. We'll just go round it. There we go. And back again. Haven't got a clue what's happened there. Let's hope that it's not done the rest of... it's not done that to central London. Hang on, we want to go right here. Can we go right here? Do we need to go round this roundabout? I feel like we do. Yeah, let's go left and we'll go round. No, you've gone the wrong way there. Have you? Well, it does say no right turn. I feel like I'm in the right here, you know. I feel like no right turn was a thing. Although, to be fair, I could have probably just done what I wanted, given the fact that they've just put Westminster in the middle of the... you know, I just don't understand what's happened there. And it seems to have just happened. You know, like... when we stopped at that timing point, that building just appeared. It seems to have spawned all these in funny places. Well, I don't like to upload perfect videos to YouTube. I like to get them, you know, looking pretty professional. Well, as professional as I can humanly manage. But, you know, I don't want to make it look like this map is perfect, because it's not. It's got a couple of bugs. And you might experience this yourselves at home. So, yeah, if you're watching this, you are not alone. I just, you know, I don't want to lull you into a false sense of security that OMSI sometimes does bug. You know, sometimes you, there we go, we've gone round. Can we turn left now? It definitely says no right turn, doesn't it? Yet for some reason there's no directional arrows around this section of Parliament Square. Oop, that's not the way you wanted to look. You wanted to look that way. But now we are even later. Which is, of course, not good. I just want to go back and check that sign, you know. No, you see, it definitely says left, left. And that doesn't look like you're meant to turn right there. Maybe you can, because that's tapered in. Oh well, we've had a tour around Parliament Square for no apparent reason. Luckily, the weirdness with the buildings appears to have finished now, which is, you know, that's good. The buildings all appear to be at the roadside, which is where they should be.
Horse Guards Parade.
Horse Guards Parade coming up on the left-hand side.
(159) to Marble Arch.
Oh dear, the Borismasters appear to have crashed into each other. No, dear me, it's definitely not. It's not OMSI's day today, is it?
Trafalgar Square.
Right, so there we go. There's Horse Guards Parade on the left-hand side. We're about to go to the Nelson-less Trafalgar Square. I mean, if you've watched my videos before, you will know. But yeah, look, there's Nelson's column. There's no Nelson on top. He's gone. He's moved out. Hang on, where do we go? It says left. We go down here, don't we? I don't want to mess up again. Did say all buses. Whoa, just mind the curb. Yeah, we're definitely going down here.
What's your badge
Oh,
number?
give over.
Impeccable. Nah, I'm very joking. Can you stop the bus, please? I want to get off before.
Do you know what? We have stopped a lot of times, Sunshine. And, you know, you've said, oh, can you stop the bus? I want to throw up. We've stopped a lot of times, and at no point have you got off. So I think you just need to accept that you either stay on the bus and get where you want to go, and just deal with the odd bit of frivolity that comes with, or get off. Those are your two options, but don't stay on and keep saying you want to get off but don't. This isn't a kidnapping. Oh, ambulance in the wrong lane. Of course he is. Wanting to turn right from the left-hand lane. You'd imagine as a paramedic they'd know the roads. You'd think they'd do a lot round here. Oh no, it's just indicating right for the hell of it. No, you can't even go up there. That's a one-way street. Right, let's just move across into the right-hand lane. There's we went to Do in London. This is a few years ago now, but it was. I feel like it was kind of around this point because of the one-way systems. But we were walking. Where were we walking? We walked from essentially Waterloo to King's Cross because we'd been out for a night. We'd been to an awards ceremony, and yeah, because we were awarded with things for being fantastic at just life. Whoa, what's happening with these frame rates? And I feel like we walked up here. We had to walk from just the other side of Waterloo up to King's Cross to obviously get the train back up north. And we left it in charge of our wonderful friend, and she's friend and work colleague. And we were walking and walking and walking, and we thought this is taking a hell of a long time. And then we actually ended up back where we'd started. We were looking like, well, hang on, how on earth can that have happened? And it turned out that she got it in car mode, and even though we were pedestrians, we were following the one-way streets around London. It took absolutely ages. We went on like a half an hour diversion
Piccadilly Circus.
because we were following the cars. I'm just looking at the roads. I feel like that was kind of near here. Yeah, it's a tight corner. Not gonna lie. So yeah, if you do fancy the grand old tour of London, just walk from one place to another, but set it as if you were a car on your Google Maps, your Apple Maps, because I guarantee you will see London that way.
159 to Marble Arch.
This driver's watch must be a couple hours out.
Give over.
Bus is running late again.
A couple of hours out. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Conduit Street, Hamleys.
I'm sorry, but I mean, we're 5 minutes late. There's a bus every 5 minutes, which means if the bus in front was running perfectly to time, they've been stood at that bus stop for 10 minutes. That's not a delay. That's, well, it is a delay, isn't it? It's 5 minutes. But to be 10 minutes late, if that is going to make you late for work, you should perhaps have set off earlier. And that's always my... if we were hours and hours and hours late, then fair dues. Right, what stops here? 159. The 159 says it's meant to stop here. We only just did.
159 to Marble Arch.
Are we getting off? Yep. Fair dues. Right, off we go. Hold on to your hats. Right, okie dokie. We can go straight forward, I imagine. Oh, maybe buses can just ignore those arrows. So we didn't need to go around Parliament Square. Well, I feel like a bit of a prat now. Nah, you've done a lot worse. Perhaps going the wrong way and having to make a U-turn in a, in a, what is it, 11 metres bus? 10.8 metre? Something like that. In the middle of the road. You should feel more of a prat for that. Do you know what? I'll be nice. I'll drive to you guys. Seeing as you're walking down for me, I'll, as the Black Eyed Peas say, I shall meet you halfway.
To Marble Arch.
Right, so this is where we branch off. So this will be Oxford Circus. Yes, there we go. Because that's where we branch off from the 3. That goes straight on here. You're like, oh, how did you know that? Was it perhaps the directional arrows? Well, yes, it was. I was completely reading the arrows. I've no idea where we are actually, other than the fact it's Oxford Circus. But yeah, so we're not too far from Marble Arch, to be honest with you. I reckon about 5 minutes or so.
Oxford Circus Station, Holles Street.
This is kind of the point in the route where you imagine more people to be getting off than what are getting on. You know, we're getting to the terminus now. Big John Lewis.
Oxford Street, John Lewis.
No, that was there. This is not. This is Oxford Street. I mean, what shop's this? Wait, that was a bit quick. This should be, this shouldn't be Oxford Street John Lewis. This should be Oxford Street Barclays. Because there's a Barclays there. God, doesn't it just irritate you that unless they moved the John Lewis. Come on, we want to get through these lights.
Bond Street Station.
Bond Street? Is that on the District line? I feel like it is. It seems like the sort of the sort of bus stop that would be on the station. Bond Street. Let's have a think.
To Marble Arch.
Are we? There's a lot of us getting off here. Oh no, Bond Street appears to be on the Central line and the Jubilee line. Oh no, that's where you're getting confused, you goon. Bond Street's green on the Monopoly board, isn't it? You see, this is my entire London knowledge, is essentially the Monopoly board. Yeah, Bond Street's green. It's not on the Green District line, it's green on the Monopoly board. There we go. There's a lot of waiting at traffic lights in this particular bit of London, isn't there? Come on. There we go. That's what we want. I want to actually get going. 6 minutes late now, and that's traffic lights. That's not me going the wrong way. That is all traffic lights. Oh, Marble Arch Station. Can we use this left-hand lane? Yes. You better be turning right, Mr. Enviro. Thank you. I did think, to be perfectly honest with you, that the Enviro was going straight on and he was just gonna, you know, there was like 2 lanes, but then something would happen where you would need to be in the right-hand lane. Oh, has Agatha got a death wish? You're in the road there, love. That's not my bus stop. I was hoping she'd move out the way. You've knocked over a pedestrian? Are you actually having a laugh? She was stood in the middle of the road and I tried to go around her. That's just unbelievable.
Marble Arch.
Oh, here we go, Marble Arch Station. That's yeah, this is the set down stop on the route, isn't it? So we should all be getting off here. Very nice. Let's set it for going back. Nope. Not like that. You wanna click it in. Streatham Station. There we go. And off we go. We should be empty. 8 and 9, get those lights off. Because we are, of course, not in service at this precise moment in Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, it's a bit laggy around the old Marble Arch there. It's a bit blurry, isn't it, Marble Arch? I wonder if it's this blurry in real life. Oh, there you go, you don't need to go and see it for real now. Probably just as good as the real thing, to be honest with you. Let's get them blinds down. That's not helped in the slightest. We could do with... have we got a blind over here? No. Of course you haven't. Now for the gyratory, which is this bit. Ooh, that's a lot of lanes. That's too many lanes for me, thank you. A 3-lane roundabout and I start getting hot under the collar. We need to make sure that we're in the middle, don't we? Can we use this lane? I feel like we can. See, it says Cumberland Gate. Where the hell's that? Well, I know where that is, but do we want bus stand 1 or bus stand 2? Doesn't say. Let's have a look. Where is there another 159 waiting? Oh, there we go. Right, so we don't use bus stand 2. He's up there. Oh, you can stop there as well. Oh, it's too complicated for me. We'll just use bus stand 1 because it's here and we're in the lane for it. Well, there we go. Marble Arch. Oh, we'll just cross our little friend the analysis off. Marble Arch Station. No, Marble Arch Cumberland Gate terminus thing place. That's the 159. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. If you did, make sure you click the like button in the for the video, and of course subscribe. I do lots of stuff on OMSI. OMSI seems to be the thing that you guys want to watch. You know, it's my most popular section of things, so we're certainly not going to give up on the old OMSI anytime soon. Don't you worry about that. Make sure you subscribe so that you never miss out. Other than that, like I say, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next time. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.